The rain falls heavy on Okinawa. It is May 1945, the fifth day. The island is hell, not metaphorical hell. Actual hell, if hell exists. If demons are real. If Satan walks Earth. He walks here, on Okinawa, in mud, in blood, in death. The rain has been falling for 3 days. Constant, relentless, tropical rain. Warm, heavy, like curtains, like walls. Visibility is 10 meters, maybe less. The mud is red, not brown, red. Clay mixed with blood, American blood, Japanese blood, all the same color, all the same consistency, all the same death. The mud is ankle deep, knee deep in places. Men sink, get stuck, cannot move, become targets, become casualties, become statistics. The smell is unbearable. Death, rot, decay, bodies everywhere, cannot be buried. Too many, too fast, too constant. They lie where they fall. Americans, Japanese, sometimes together, sometimes embracing. Death the equalizer, death the truth, death the only certainty. The sound is of artillery, constant, muffled by rain, by distance, by too many explosions. The ears stop hearing individual shells. Just rumble, constant rumble, like thunder that never ends, like train that never stops, like heartbeat of dying God. Then machine guns, always machine guns. German MG-42S captured by Japanese. Nambu Type 92s. American Brownings. All firing, all killing, all the same sound. Ripping, tearing, cloth tearing. Except cloth is air, is space, is flesh. When bullets pass, when bullets hit, when bullets kill. The screaming, always screaming. Men hit, men dying, men suffering. American voices, Japanese voices. All the same, all agony, all pleading. For mother, for God, for mercy, for death, for anything. To stop the pain, to end the suffering, to finish the dying. But death takes time. Death is patient. Death is cruel, always cruel. On the slope of Hill 142, designated on maps. Just Hill 142. No name, no history, no significance. Except men die there. Hundreds die there. Thousands will die there. Before war ends. Before island is taken. Before victory is claimed. On this slope, in this rain, in this hell, an American unit is pinned. Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 307th Infantry Regiment, 77th Infantry Division, the Statue of Liberty Division, name for shoulder patch, Liberty's torch, symbol of freedom, symbol of hope, symbol of America, now symbol of death, of boys dying, of futures ending, of mothers weeping. Charlie Company started with 192 men 3 days ago, when battle began, when assault started, when hell opened. Now Charlie Company has 63. 63 alive, 63 still fighting, 63 still breathing. 129 are gone, dead, wounded, missing, evacuated, broken, gone. 33% strength, unsustainable, unacceptable, typical. War does not care about sustainability. War cares about objectives, about missions, about taking hills, even worthless hills, even Hill 142, even this hellish slope that means nothing, strategically, tactically, morally, but must be taken, because orders, because command, because war. They are pinned by machine gun nest, Japanese position, fortified, camouflage, professional, 3 Type 92 heavy machine guns, interlocking fields of fire, positioned perfectly, dug in, reinforced, protected, invisible until firing, then deadly, so deadly. The position is 40 meters upslope, impossible distance, impossible to cross, open ground, no cover, just mud, just death, just killing field. Perfect offensive terrain. Nightmare offensive terrain. 27 Americans have tried. 27 Americans are dead. Bodies scattered across slope. Some visible. Some buried in mud. Some disappeared. Just gone. Swallowed. Consumed. Erased. Their names will be on missing lists. On monuments. On walls. On memories. But not on graves. Because no bodies. No remains. Just gone. Into mud. Into Okinawa. Into history. Into nothing. The company commander is dead. Captain James Morrison, 32 years old. Boston. Married. 2 children. Dead. Headshot. Sniper. Yesterday. The executive officer is dead. Lieutenant Robert Chun, 26. San Francisco. Engaged. Dead. Artillery. This morning. The platoon leaders are dead. Both. First Lieutenant Michael O'Brien. Second Lieutenant Thomas Walsh. Dead. Machine gun fire. 2 hours ago. The senior surviving officer is Second Lieutenant William Parker, 23 years old. Second platoon leader. Commissioned 3 months ago. Officer candidate school. 90 days. Then here. Then Okinawa. Then hell. Then command. Of survivors. Of remnants. Of 63 men who trust him. Who need him. Who will die without him. Maybe die with him. Probably die regardless. But need him anyway. Need leadership. Need hope. Need someone to follow. Even to death. Especially to death. Because dying alone is harder. Dying together is easier. Dying led is bearable. Barely. Parker crouches in crater. Bomb crater. American bomb. From naval bombardment. Pre-invasion. 2 weeks ago. Lifetime ago. The crater is 3 meters across. 2 meters deep. Filled with water. Red water. Blood water. Rain water. All mixed. He shares crater with 6 men. His command post. His headquarters. His refuge. His prison. They cannot move. Cannot advance. Cannot retreat. Just wait. Wait for orders. Wait for support. Wait for death. Wait for something. Radio operator. Corporal Danny Green, 20, from Texas. Good kid. Trying to raise battalion. Trying to get orders. Trying to get help. Static. Always static. Radio damaged. Or wet. Or frequencies wrong. Or everyone dead. Cannot tell. Just static. Just white noise. Just nothing. Medic. Private First Class Eddie Martinez, 22. New Mexico. Exhausted. Out of supplies. Out of morphine. Out of bandages. Out of hope. Just as hands. Just as words. Just as presence. Dying men. He holds their hands. Tells them lies. Tells them they will live. Tells them help is coming. Tells them anything. To ease suffering. To give comfort. To provide dignity. To death. To dying. To boys becoming corpses. And Private First Class David Morrison, 21 years old, from rural Virginia, small town, Appalachian Mountains, farm boy, raised poor, depression poor, Dust Bowl poor, no shoes to school poor, joined Army 1943, escaped poverty, found purpose, found brothers, found war, found hell, found himself, here, now, in this crater, on this island, in this moment. Morrison is different, always has been, quiet, thoughtful, religious, Southern Baptist, raised strict, church every Sunday, Bible every night, prayer every meal. Mother taught him, God is love, God protects, God saves. Father taught him different, God is harsh, God demands, God tests, both right, both wrong, both dead now. Influenza, 1940, before war, before everything. Morrison joined up, partly patriotism, partly poverty, partly something else. Call it destiny, call it fate, call it God's plan. Whatever, he is here. That matters. Being here, being present, being ready. for moment, for choice, for sacrifice, for everything. Morrison is medic, combat medic, but different. He carries no weapon, refuses to carry weapon. Conscientious objector, almost, not quite, willing to serve, willing to deploy, willing to risk, willing to die, just unwilling to kill. Cannot kill, will not kill. Religious conviction. Thou shalt not kill. Sixth commandment. Simple, direct, absolute. The army tried to discharge him, tried to classify him, tried to exempt him. He refused, said, I will serve, I will help, I will save, just will not kill. The compromise. Combat medic, unarmed, no rifle, no pistol, no grenades, just medical bag, just supplies, just hands, just courage, just faith. The other soldiers mocked. At first, called him coward, called him weak, called him hypocrite, serving without fighting, helping without killing, religion without spine. They mocked until Guam, until Philippines, until he saved them. Again, 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 running into fire, pulling out wounded, treating under fire, praying under fire, saving under fire, without weapon, without protection, without anything, except faith, except courage, except love, for brothers, for unit, for humanity. Now they do not mock. Now they respect. Now they trust. Morrison will save them. If anyone can, if anyone will, if anyone survives, Morrison will, or die trying. Either way, they trust, they believe, they hope. Parker studies the slope, the machine gun nest, the killing field, the impossible task. He must take that position, must silence those guns, must advance. Orders, from battalion, from regiment, from corps, from MacArthur himself probably. Take the hill, take the island, take the objective. Men are expendable, lives are expendable. Everything is expendable, except mission, except orders, except taking that worthless hill. Parker calculates. 63 men, 3 machine guns, open ground, no cover, simple math. Send 30 men, 20 die, 10 reach target. Maybe, probably not, probably all die. Then send 20 more, 15 die, 5 reach target. Maybe, then send 13 more. All die, but maybe one, maybe someone, reaches position, throws grenade, silences guns, takes hill, completes mission, at cost of 63 lives. For one hill, for one position, for nothing. Parker cannot do it, cannot order it, cannot sacrifice them, all of them, for nothing, but must, because orders, because duty, because war. He opens his mouth, to give order, to send men, to kill them. Then Morrison speaks. Morrison's voice is quiet, calm, always calm, like he is discussing weather, discussing crops, discussing anything, except death, except sacrifice, except walking into fire. He says, Lieutenant, let me go. Parker turns, says what? Morrison says, let me go. Alone, to position, to silence guns, to save unit. Parker stares, cannot comprehend, cannot process. Says, Morrison, you are medic, unarmed. You will die. Morrison says, maybe, probably, but maybe not. God willing, I will reach position. I will silence guns. I will save you, all of you. Parker says, how? You have no weapon, no grenades, no anything. How will you silence guns? Morrison says, I will find a way. God will provide. God will guide. God will save. If he wills, if he chooses, if he cares. Parker says, Morrison, that is suicide. That is insane. That is faith, not tactics, not reality, not possible. Morrison smiles, sad smile, knowing smile, says, Lieutenant, everything here is impossible. Everything here is insane. Everything here is death. But we do it anyway. Because duty. Because orders. Because no choice. Let me choose. Let me go. Let me save them. Please. Parker wants to refuse. Should refuse. Must refuse. But cannot. Something in Morrison's eyes. Something in his voice. Something in his presence. Faith. Real faith. Not religion. Not ritual. Not words. But actual faith. Belief. Conviction. That God will save. That purpose exists. That meaning survives. Even here. Even now. Even in hell. Parker nods. Cannot speak. Just nods. Morrison smiles. Thanks, Lieutenant. Tell the men. Stop firing. Do not shoot. When I go. When I walk. When I reach position. Do not shoot. I will handle it. God will handle it. Everything will be okay. He stands. Climbs out of crater. Into rain. Into death. Into destiny. The men see him. Shout. Morrison, no. Morrison, stop. Morrison, you will die. He does not stop. Does not turn. Does not doubt. Just walks. Up slope. Toward guns. Toward death. Toward faith. Alone. The walk is 40 meters. Might as well be 40 miles. Might as well be moon. Might as well be impossible. The mud sucks at boots. Every step is effort. Is struggle. Is choice. To continue. To persist. To believe. The rain pours. Soaking. Blinding. Baptizing. Morrison walks. Head up. Back straight. Arms at sides. No weapon. No protection. No fear. Just faith. Just courage. Just love. The Japanese gunners see him. One man. Walking. Not running. Not charging. Not attacking. Walking. Calmly. Slowly. Deliberately. Like Sunday stroll. Like farm path. Like going to church. They do not fire. Cannot understand. Is this trap? Is this trick? Is this American tactic? One man. Unarmed. Walking. Toward death. Toward us. Toward 3 machine guns. What is this? They watch. Confused. Curious. Human. Seeing human. Not enemy. Not American. Not soldier. Just human. Walking in rain. Walking in faith. Walking in something. They do not know what. But something. They watch. They wait. They wonder. Morrison walks. 20 meters now. Halfway. The slope is steep. Treacherous. Bodies everywhere. Friends. Brothers. Dead. He steps over them. Around them. Cannot step on them. Cannot dishonor them. Cannot treat them as obstacles. They are men. Were men. Are forever men. In memory. In honor. In respect. He prays. Not for safety. Not for survival. Not for himself. For them. For dead. For Japanese. For everyone. For all. That God receives them. That heaven accepts them. That peace finds them. That war ends. That suffering stops. That humanity survives. That love triumphs. Over hate. Over violence. Over death. Always death. He prays. Walking. Step by step. Closer. 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 30 meters. 10 meters remaining. The Japanese gunners aim. Fingers on triggers. Waiting. Orders. From sergeant. From commander. From someone. To fire. To kill. To end this madness. But orders do not come. Sergeant watches. Fascinated. Horrified. Awed. This American. This boy. This fool. Walking to death. Without fear. Without weapon. Without anything. Except something. Something the sergeant sees. Recognizes. Remembers. From childhood. From temple. From before war. Before hate. Before killing. Peace. This American has peace. Impossible peace. Unreasonable peace. Unnatural peace. In middle of hell. In face of death. In moment of ending. He has peace. The sergeant cannot fire. Cannot kill. Cannot destroy peace. Even enemy peace. Even American peace. Even fool's peace. He watches. They all watch. Morrison walks. 5 meters. Morrison stops. Stands. Before position. Before guns. Before death. He looks at Japanese soldiers. Boys. Like him. 19. 20. 22. Scared. Dirty. Tired. Human. Not demons. Not monsters. Not enemy. Just boys. Wanting home. Wanting mothers. Wanting peace. Like him. Like everyone. Like all. He speaks. Japanese. Learn some. From prisoners. From translators. From books. Poor Japanese. Broken Japanese. But sincere Japanese. He says, I am medic. I save lives. I do not kill. I cannot kill. I will not kill. You. Or anyone. I am here. To help. To heal. To save. Please. Stop killing. Stop fighting. Stop war. We are same. We are human. We are brothers. In humanity. In suffering. In God. Please. The Japanese soldiers stare. Cannot believe. Cannot process. American. Speaking Japanese. Unarmed. Asking peace. Offering brotherhood. Insane. Impossible. True. They see his eyes. See his truth. See his peace. See his faith. They lower weapons. Cannot shoot. Cannot kill. Cannot destroy this. This purity. This innocence. This faith. In middle of hell. They lower weapons. Then grenade. From behind Morrison. American grenade. Some soldier. Unable to wait. Unable to trust. Unable to believe. Throwing grenade. To kill Japanese. To silence guns. To complete mission. To end this. The grenade arcs. Tumbles. Falls. Toward position. Toward Japanese. Toward Morrison. Morrison sees it. Has seconds. 2 seconds. 3. He can dive away. Can survive. Can save himself. He does not. Cannot. Will not. He dives forward. Toward grenade. Covers it. His body. His sacrifice. His choice. The grenade explodes. Beneath him. Under him. Into him. The blast is muffled. Absorbed. Contained. By Morrison's body. By Morrison's sacrifice. By Morrison's love. The Japanese are saved. Untouched. Protected. By enemy. By American. By brother. They stare. Shocked. Horrified. Grateful. Ashamed. This American. This boy. This saint. Died. For them. For enemies. For love. Greater love hath no man than this. Lay down life. For friends. For brothers. For humanity. The Japanese sergeant stands. Walks to Morrison. Broken. Dying. Still breathing. Barely. The sergeant kneels. Takes Morrison's hand. Morrison's eyes open. Smile. Sad smile. Knowing smile. Peace smile. He whispers. In English. Tell them. I am sorry. Could not save everyone. Tell them. I tried. Tell them. God loves them. All of them. Even enemies. Especially enemies. Tell them. He dies. Hand in enemy hand. Peace on face. Faith in heart. The sergeant weeps. First time in war. First time in years. First time since human. He weeps. For Morrison. For war. For humanity. For loss. For waste. For everything. He stands. Orders his men. Lower weapons. Surrender. War is over. For us. For today. For honor. This American. This Morrison. This saint. Showed us. Humanity survives. Love survives. Faith survives. Even in hell. Especially in hell. We surrender. To his memory. To his sacrifice. To his love. The guns fall silent. The position is taken. Not by force. By faith. Not by violence. By love. Not by death. By sacrifice. By one man. Walking alone. Into machine gun fire. And saving entire unit. With peace. With faith. With love. Forever. Parker reaches position. sees Morrison, broken, dead, at peace. Sees Japanese, surrendering, weapons down, hands up, crying, all crying, for American, for medic, for saint. Parker understands, cannot explain, but understands. Something happened here, something beyond war, beyond tactics, beyond reason, something holy, something pure, something that matters, more than mission, more than orders, more than Hill. Love happened, sacrifice happened, faith happened, Morrison happened, and nothing will ever be same for survivors, for Japanese, for anyone who knows, who hears, who understands. That one man, unarmed, walking, changed everything, ended battle, saved unit, proved humanity, proved love, proved God, maybe, probably, definitely. In Morrison's sacrifice, in Morrison's faith, in Morrison's love, God was there, on Okinawa, in rain, in mud, in death, in life, in love, forever. The story spreads, through regiment, through division, through army, through war, through history. The medic who walked alone, who saved unit, who died for enemies, who proved love, always love, stronger than death, stronger than war, stronger than everything, forever. Morrison's legacy, Morrison's gift, Morrison's proof that faith matters, that love survives, that humanity triumphs, even in hell, especially in hell, always, forever. Amen.